What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to go out over what happened at Money in the Bank 2023 moving thing. We're going to start off with the Money in the Bank ladder match with Damian Priest, LA Knight, Shinsuke, Butch or Pete Dunne, Santos Escobar, and Ricochet and Logan Paul. Now, this match was insane. There was a bunch of crazy spots. There was one spot where everyone was fighting here, and Butch, from the top of the ladder, jumped on top of everyone. And then there was a spot, they were in the ladder in the middle of they had a ladder in the middle of the ring. LA Knight, I think it was, pushed it over. Logan Paul and Ricochet did a Spanish fly from the rope onto two tables, and they broke in half. But in the end, well, one broke in half. But in the end, we had LA Knight, we thought was going to win, climb up the ladder, and then Damian Priest followed right after, took him out, and won the Money in the Bank briefcase. The second match on the card was for the women's tag team championships, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Now, this match was actually pretty good. But in the end, Ronda Rousey, she just kept beating up Liv. She almost had it. And then Shayna Baszler attacks Ronda Rousey, puts her in two sleeper holds, and then walks out. Liv tags in Raquel. Raquel tags in Liv. Raquel hits her finisher. Liv hits the Oblivion, and they became the new women's tag team champion. Moving into our next match, it was Matt Riddle versus Gunther. Now, this match, it was actually pretty good, and Gunther using the Riddle's injured foot as his advantage, and in the end, he actually won. There's not too much to go over that. There is so much more to talk about after the match, as Gunther was there, and Drew McIntyre comes, music hits, he walks down the ramp, takes out Gunther, and holds the IC title up high, sending a message to Gunther and Imperium. I can't believe it. It was very shocking, as well as John Cena returning right after he's got his music hit. He was talking to Stu. He ran down the ramp, grabbed a mic, started talking to all the fans in London and saying how they need to come to London more often. They need to come to London for WrestleMania one year. Then Grayson Waller came out saying they shouldn't do that. They should come to Australia. Oh, and John Cena was also saying how basically like the higher ups, the board of directors, they don't want to come to London because they think they take over the show and everything like that. But yeah, Grayson Waller came out. He was saying how they should have WrestleMania in Australia. How he should have a match against John Cena. Then John Cena said no to the Grayson Waller, to being on the Grayson Waller effect. And Grayson Waller said that no one says no to him. And he said, "What did you just say?" He said it again. He turned around. And then Grayson Waller from behind attacks Cena. But as he is attacking Cena, Cena grabs him and hits an AA on to Grayson Waller. Moving into our next match, it is Dominic versus Cody Rhodes. There's really nothing to talk about in this match. Nothing happened after, nothing happened before. Dominic kept running away. He kept hitting Cody and running. He was scared. And he went up the entrance ramp. Cody ran after him and got him. He went through the crowd. Cody ran in and got him. And it was kind of boring, as everyone figured it would be. But in the end, Cody wins the match. He hit disaster kick. Cody cutter, I think. No, I don't remember. Yeah, he hit a disaster kick. Crossroads. He won. Yeah. Moving into our next match, it is the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match was insane. I mean, from the top, Io Sky flipped onto everyone right here. And it was just insane. But there was even some trouble with damage control as Io Sky was on the top of the ladder and Bayley pushed it over, set up the ladder, started to climb, and Becky with handcuffs in her hand that she grabbed from Trish Stratus and Zoe Stark. She put it in Bayley's mouth and sent her down into the mat. And then Bayley ended up like that. And Becky was going to handcuff her to the ladder, I think. And Io came out of nowhere, handcuffed them both together. Becky was trying to climb. Bayley was stuck like this. And Io Sky climbs over Bayley and wins the briefcase. And becomes Miss Money in the Bank. And this match was actually insane. I loved it. It was one of the best. But moving in to the second to last match, the co-main event, it was Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight title. This match was crazy. They had some fantastic spots. But towards the end, Damian Priest comes out to help Finn Balor. Seth was distracted multiple times. He got distracted multiple times. And he even walked out and got into the face of Damian Priest like this. Balor, he was taking advantage of it. He was beating down Seth Rollins, but then we started to see some holes in the Judgment Day towards the end. Balor, because Priest was sitting in a chair, Balor goes to the top rope, goes to hit a coup de grace, and Priest gets up. Priest, he got up, and Balor got distracted by Priest. And then Seth Rollins hits a stomp. 1, 2, 3. He retains. And then Finn Balor comes out, goes out, looks at Damian and starts yelling at him, saying, "Are you here for me or that?" and points to the briefcase. And Priest just stood there, yelling that he was trying to help. Then he just stopped yelling. And that was it. Moving into our main event. The Bloodline Civil War. But earlier on the kickoff show, Paul Heyman, he comes out of the locker room with tears in his eyes, saying that the Roman Reigns, he apologizes for what Roman will do. He says that he will go beyond the limit, the PG limit. This match was about an hour, almost. Crazy match. There was one time Solo was on the barricade, goes to jump off onto Jimmy Uso from the barricade onto the announcer's table. Jimmy moves out of the way. Solo crashes in the announcer's table. He's down and out. But there was also a spot where Solo hit a Samoan spike the same time Roman did a spear, and they both did it to Jay, and then they stack. He stacks Jimmy on top of Jay, and it looks like he was gonna win, but they kick out. Then Jay got put in like 3 guillotines, and then Jimmy got put into 3 guillotines. Got up, then ran into the ref, and then they hit a 1D. The Usos hit a 1D onto Roman Reigns. The crowd counted to 12, and then that's when they do the Samoa spike and spear to Jay, and Jay kicks out. Well, the Usos kick out. Then they both kick out. The crowd went insane. And then the barricade spot. And it was just Roman and Jay. Both Usos went to the side. They went for a double Uso splash, but Solo got involved, grabbed the leg of Jimmy. Jay and Roman were the legal men. And in the end, Jimmy tagged in, and Jay tagged in while Jimmy was getting attacked. And then Uso splash on Roman Reigns. 1, 2, and 3. For the first time in 3 years. Michael Cole said 3.5 years. Roman has not gotten pinned, and Jay pinned Roman. Roman Reigns lost. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for the 2023 Money in the Bank setup video. We will see you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.